Can you hear me?
Hello, hello, hello. We can.
Hi. Sorry, basically my laptop has just run out of charge, so I've just joined on my phone. How
It's
is
all good.
everyone?
Very well, thank you, my man. What is new with you?
Good. I started uni this week, or last week even.
Yeah.
So I'm currently in my uni building. I'm just trying
Okay.
to find a balance between uni and running a business. It's very interesting. We're getting there. We're getting there. I got accepted for a charity boxing fight, which was
Awesome.
something that part of my 6 month plan. So that's good. And yeah, just got to focus on that, running a business, getting a first. And that's pretty much where we're at. Not much news in terms of business side of things. I'm just currently getting the two properties we've got the keys for. We're just getting them up and running. And then once we've got that like more settled, we'll start, sourcing more deals and get into that side of things again.
That is awesome. So I would love for you to share about your goals and how you've absolutely smashed them out of the park. If you're okay to share that, because you obviously joined us end of July, and it's just been a absolute roller coaster. So it'd be great for you to share that if you're open to doing that.
Yeah. So our 3 month goal was to sell one deal. Yeah, just sell one deal. And then we wanted to find a mentor, which is obviously you guys. So we did that. And then we wanted to have like our first deal in the works, like to be getting the keys for like our first creative strategy property. And yeah, like you say, we've smashed them out of the water. We sold one, got the keys for two. So we actually had a meeting yesterday, like reviewing our 3 month goals, and then we reviewed our 6 month goals because we pretty much achieved all of our 6 month goals within the first 3 months, and we set them quite like they were quite ambitious. At least we thought they were at the start. So we've redone that. So now our 6 month goal is to have 5 properties under management and to have sold two more deals. So there's a lot to do. I think we was having the conversation for us, especially for me to be able to like keep progressing and for us like to keep scaling the business, we need like mini objectives. Like I like to constantly be winning, even if it's just the smallest amount of wins, just so we're always taking small steps in the right direction. So we basically just had like a meeting yesterday for like an hour or two discussing like where we're at, what we're doing well, what we're not doing so well, where we want to get to in the long run, and then how we can take the steps in the short run. And that was kind of where we were at. We want to get more properties under management. We have some good relationships with landlords who have a lot of investors behind them. So we're going to try and use kind of their capital, our knowledge and time, and kind of make like a power team and just keep moving forward.
It's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. You guys have actually been smashing it. You did set goals that were ambitious, but you went out there and did it, and it was literally on, I can't remember what day it was on, but it was very close to your 3 months coming up, and you had a lot of potential deals fall through, and you was like, oh my God, what's going on? And then it just kind of happened, and then out of nowhere, it
Yeah,
all just snowballed.
yeah, it was pretty crazy. It was like that. So that was part of that conversation yesterday. Is we've only like the first month was just kind of spent. So the first actual month of our 3 month plan wasn't with you guys. It was like by ourselves, and that
Yeah.
was more just like a learning about lots of different things business related, like personal relationships, business psychology, like a lot of other broad business aspects as well as property. And then we joined you guys, and the first month was a lot of learning, a lot of like setbacks and trying to start to understand things, and like piece the puzzle together. And then September was where things started going crazy. So we were just thinking like things are only going to get easier in terms of like being able to acquire properties because our knowledge is there. Like
Hmm.
that part will get easy. Obviously, we're going to be doing more, so that will get harder in certain areas, and we'll be doing new things, so that will be hard. But we were saying if we can get the keys for two properties in a month, there's no reason why we can't have the keys for 5 properties by the start of January. Obviously, I've not got as much time because I'm doing uni, but I'm still going to be putting in the hours. So we think it's a very achievable goal. It's going to be a hard work, but good things are worth putting in the effort for. So
Definitely. So this is for you to take on yourself, or are you wanting to just manage for other people?
so it'd be like JVs, so
Okay.
50-50. is kind of the plan. We think it's easier to scale quickly JV and it's then we're not using our own money. We want to use the rent to rent for cash flow. And then the goal is to get to like bigger projects like BRR, get equity in properties, and then we can start building like the generational wealth side of things. But for now, it's mainly just cash flow. So whichever way gets us there the fastest is what we'll choose to do. But we can use the money that is generated from JV and on the properties to buy our own rent to rents as well, or like take on the deals that we find. So we have a few different options, but that's kind of where we're at the moment for the short term.
Decent. I love it. I love it. And you're still so new in the whole. I mean, look, if you look back in 10 years' time, you're still literally as, effectively stage one. You're still very early in the beginnings of this business, and you're already smashing it. As if it's quite scary to think where you'll be in 10 years. Looking back, I think it was just mental. You're like,
yeah, we already thought this. We were speaking about it yesterday, to be fair. Like, it's gonna be crazy to look back and be like, this is how far we came.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah,
it's
because
awesome.
because you've been so active as well, though. Like everybody kind of already knows you. Like when you come on these Zooms, like you're really active in the mentee group. So you've already not only built really good relationships with the landlords that you're already working with that have more properties, that have already said they'll give you more properties. You've also built some really good relationships with other people that are willing to JV with you. So you've already got like the connections there. It's just getting the deals, and then it's like the structure's already kind of there. So you've done really well to kind of secure that as well. So yeah, really good. How's the refurb going?
Good. The rewiring's done now.
Have you got heaters yet?
Yeah, just about. And then we're getting the bathroom sorted out this week. So hopefully gets in there and gets that ripped out. Yeah, it doesn't feel like much is happening, but it's like the planning stage. It'll all come together soon enough.
I can't believe it took you so long to realize there's no heaters in the property.
Yeah,
Ollie rang me like after like 2 weeks of like refurbing this property. Like he's like, by the way, we just realized there's no heaters here. Like, what do we do?
I was my mum actually was like what type of heating is it? And I was like, oh yeah, there's no heaters. That was bad on that side, but it's sorted now. Probably solved.
Much bigger project than you realized, but it's a learning curve. You're learning so much just from doing it. So
yeah,
and it's good to have like a massive project right at the beginning, because you are learning everything now.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like this would probably be like your hardest one.
Yeah, I mean that's what we were saying. We was like although we're not wasting time, but although we're putting a lot of time into it, we're also learning a lot more, and that knowledge is invaluable later on down the line. Like I said, we want to do like BRR and all that sort of stuff, so it's easier to learn on a smaller scale when there's less risk on our side than when we're taking on our own stuff. So this will pay dividends later on, so it's worth understanding, and it helps with like the rent to rent side of things in terms of like the financing side of things, like how much finishing costs, how much decorating costs, how much certain aspects that need doing cost, instead of just guessing because you think it's about that much. So it's all useful experience.
Definitely, yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Is anyone else on here want to jump up and say anything? Welcome, Glenn, as well. You just joined, and Diana just joined as well. So welcome you guys. I don't know if you're here around. Let us know if you're here. Same for everyone else. It'd be great to chat to some people and see how we can help you. We're here for an hour to help you guys. So let's do it. Where are you guys up to?
Just like to say that Ollie, that all sounded so fantastic. Congratulations to everything. You are smashing it. And Thomas, so are you.
Thank you, Sharon. Much appreciated.